Sam's on the case here with AZ Billiards, brought to you by PoolDog.com. Joining me today is Tony Robles, the silent assassin. We've asked him to empty his case and show us his gear. Let's start right off with your playing cue, Tony. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure, Sam. Well, we're going to start off with obviously the Predator case.
Okay.
This was given to me by Karim and Predator Group. They're a great group of people. They're great to work with. As you know, I have my own Predator tour going on in the Northeast. This right here is the P2. I've actually been asked to use a new cue recently, quite a number of times, but I just can't seem to let go of this P2. I love this P2. I've been using it for the last maybe 5 to 6 years.
Brought you a lot of success.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of playing tip do you like to use?
Right now, I believe this is a Kamui, if I'm not mistaken. No, this is actually a Mori. This is a Mori, and on my other shaft, I have a Kamui because I'm actually experimenting with both tips, to see what the difference is. And over here, we have the Predator BK2. Over here, the requirement in Vegas was if you played in a pro event, you were required to use a leather tip. So I had Predator send me a brand new shaft with a leather tip, and then this is obviously the one with the phenolic tip.
Very nice, very nice. And the Predator air jump, right?
Yeah, in my opinion, and obviously I'm going to say this, and I'm not saying it just because I'm sponsored by them, but I really do believe that this is the best jump cue that I've ever had the pleasure of playing with.
Very good. I do like that it's 3 pieces for the long jumps, short jumps. It's very versatile.
Yeah, it does have its advantages. I don't really think that it has any disadvantage. The thing that I'm worried about is, for some reason, I see some bobby pins that were found in my case.
Where did those come from?
I think that Gail sometimes uses my case, so she switches her stuff, with my stuff, and sometimes forgets to take her stuff.
That's true love.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't have long hair, so just so you know, I don't use any of this
You're no
stuff.
Stevie Moore.
No, not at all. Stevie was actually getting braids yesterday. They look pretty cool.
No, yeah. We'll have to get him in here. So we've got some autograph pens and markers, Sharpies. I like that you put your name on your chalk there.
Yeah,
Is it because you're afraid someone will take it?
Oh, yeah, actually, yes. Well, what happened is we did, have you ever seen those commercials for Dos Equis beer? The most interesting man in the world's most interesting man? It's actually, they're very funny commercials. You know which ones I'm talking about, JT. So we actually did a party for them on Wall Street about 4 or 5 months ago. And they had some really bad chalk. And it was so bad that Gail and I, when we went to do the party, they had the table set up for us. We could make 2 or 3 balls in a row. Even if we hit it just a hair off center, we had no shot. We miscued. So we had a friend of ours go to Amsterdam, bring us a couple of pieces of chalk, and all of a sudden we look like rock stars on the pool table.
Nice.
So
nice. That's all it takes.
That's right. Master Chalk is one of the sponsors of the tour, and I'm always thanking them, and they sent us a bunch of these for my National Amateur Pool League, so I made sure that I have a box with me, and Gail does as well, so that way in the future when we have any, parties that we have to do, whatever, we're prepared.
Fair enough. Now, there is one thing that I don't see in your case that you normally do carry in your case. Is that correct?
That's correct. Shoelace. I usually carry a shoelace because I once played in a tournament and had my shoelace broke in the middle of a match, and I couldn't tie my shoe. So it was kind of crazy. So I had to go and buy one in the store and then come back and play my match.
No, you realize now that you don't have a backup pair of shoelaces, this is now when your shoelace is going to break again.
Well, I have my sneakers on, so I'm okay. I'm out of the tournament. But I'm going to make sure after this interview that I go and purchase a brand new one. So.
Very good. We've got our joint protectors. We've seen a lot of these lately. Cue it up. It's very handy, huh?
Well, Robin Dotson has been selling these for quite some time, and I actually bought a box from her this event to help support her and, see if maybe I can sell them around my league.
Nice.
I think that it's great, and this is what's very interesting. This is a lifesaver right here. I mean, for whatever reason, when as soon as we landed here in Vegas and we checked in this hotel, I started getting asthma like you wouldn't believe. And so this is my lifesaver right there. I always take it with me, have it with me at all times just in case.
Super. I understand you also are a stickler about clean hands, right?
Yes, sometimes you play on these tables and even after 10, 15 minutes, your hands get dirty. So you're only allowed 1 5-minute break per match. So I usually carry 2, 3, or 4 of these in my case, just in case my opponent goes and takes a break or in between the rack, I can just swipe my hands clean and stuff like that.
Wonderful. Shot pad, we saw one of these in Gail's cases. Very handy to have.
Yeah, my friend Robert Plaut actually came up with those. He recently finished second in the straight pool league in Amsterdam, and I think he's done a great job putting this together. It's great to have because, no matter how hard you try to remember a shot that you might have caused you, a match or a tournament, it's always good to write it down and go back to the drawing board when you get home.
Super. Poison patches, of course. Q paper. This is one we don't see very often.
Well, I mean, I got tired of using sandpaper and wearing down the shaft, so I figure if I use this, it really doesn't take much off the shaft. So, every once in a while it gets a little dirty. You want to keep it nice and smooth and clean. So that's what I use.
Super.
And those are my brand new business cards. And I had this look way before the rock ever came out, just so you know.
Tony Robles with me, Samm Diep. Make sure you check out azbilliards.com for your A to Z in pool and billiards. Take care.